Wife lost her job and I need a raise. Backstory: last week, my wife lost her job out of the blue for no cause. I make $60,000 a year as an assistant PM for a commercial sub. I've gone over our monthly budget, and even with making the cuts where I can, I'll be left with about $300 a month and putting nothing into savings. For a family of 4, this is cutting things way too close for me. She'll be eligible for unemployment, but that won't be much and won't last forever. Question: I'm not earning what I should, however, I'm in year 1. I'm currently managing 36 active jobs and seeing 11 to completion with exceptional results. My goal was to ask for a raise at my 12-month mark in October, but given my change in situation, I feel like I have to give it a try earlier. Any advice for the conversation of a raise? Should I bring up my situation or should I rest solely on merit? Thanks all, and sorry for the long post. Immediately facing being the sole financial provider is extremely stressful. Yeah, it is stressful. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Let's answer your big question. Should I bring up my situation or should I rest solely on merit? Solely on merit. Yeah. Asking for a raise because you need more money is not a reason for a raise. Asking for a raise because you're delivering excellent results and performing above your compensation is worth it. So what I'd say is that you said you've managed these projects excellently. How are the financials on the projects? And if you don't have visibility to the financials, if you have visibility to the financials, bring up metrics on the financials and how well the projects have performed financially, and ask for a raise that way. Definitely don't just wait for the 12-month mark. I mean, again, time and obviously time is like time-based raises are raises you get to keep up with inflation. And then asking for a raise for a change in your personal situation is not a reason for a raise. So how do you get those out of schedule bumps? You get those out of schedule bumps by demonstrating your value. So pull up the metrics on your project. Talk about how well you're delivering. Say, hey, I understand that it's my first year, and you hire people at a lower salary and to see if they're working out. But look at me, I am working out. I'm working out very well. I am killing it. Here is all the value financially I'm bringing. I think that there's room to compensate me more. I'm managing all these projects. I'm performing at this level, and even you can even go online and look at what the average pay for somebody in your position is in your industry. That's a good thing to look at. Yeah, I agree that managing 36 projects is probably a lot more work than I'd expect from somebody making $60,000 a year. And you've seen 11 to completion with exceptional results. I'd focus on those results, present them to your management, and have a number in mind. And that number can't be tied towards what you need. Though what you could say is you could look at again, averages and cost of living in your area. Is your position keeping up with cost of living in your area? But again, not your personal situation and not time bound. So that's what I'd say. Let's see the top comment. I think I'd ask on 2 grounds: your performance and inflation. Yeah, I guess you could do that. But I'd say inflation is a minefield. Yep. I would focus on the going rate for what your position is, how you're meeting expectations or exceeding expectations, tie it to your performance. And also, the other thing I'd say is that start looking for another job. You have some great experience under your belt. I know it's been not that much time, but you've only been there for a year. It sounds like they're paying you less than what the market pays that position, and if they're going to continue to, if you get from this conversation with them that they're going to continue to try to pay you as little as possible, then you want to work for a company that pays market wages. So start looking as well.
I'm miscommunicating. I just made a pilot, then they threw me on the stations. Now I'm not complaining, My thoughts get complicated, I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.